Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD. In last episode we continued exploring the Cypher Key Lair, and in this episode we're going to do the exact same thing. Starting off here we have these two guys. One of them is named Carbon, the other one is Petrol. Together they bring the power double explosion attack. Sure. You have great synergy or something. Now, I kind of wish they had spelled Carbon with C, but knowing this is the Ore region, they couldn't even give someone a normal weird name. Starting off here, they have Carbon as a Metacham, and a Golem. Alright, so we can break that Golem pretty easily. Yeah, we'll just go with break. Psychic should be normally effective. Fighting is weak against Psychic, but Metacham is fighting Psychic, so yeah, not super effective, but still a good chunk of damage. That... oh, wait, it might have Sturdy. Also, they're using Break back at us. Golem, using rollout's not going to affect either of our Pokemon much. That was a critical hit. Alright, I suppose we can just go for the same. Well, you actually know what? I suppose we won't switch targets. I just... hopefully Psybeam's enough. Taking a bit of a risk here. If this doesn't KO, I'll be kind of annoyed. Okay, we're good. I don't want to use another Psychic, because we're probably not going to run back and heal as much now, just because we're getting far away from the machine. So I want to try to use my more powerful moves sparingly. Alright, that's Golem down. We have one more. Hitmonchan. Okay. So this guy is the guy that has the Shadow Pokemon. I think the other guy... actually, they might have one each. Or, yep, okay. Yeah. Right, so... I can start false swiping, and we can go for Ancient Power on Xatu. I may switch out here, depending. I usually try to get the Paralyze off on my opponents, because it helps, it slows them down, and it also makes it possible that they won't attack you on a given turn. So it helps a lot, and then it also increases the chance of getting a capture. Alright, well that is a guy that we do not want to keep on the field for too long. But at this point, switching is just going to take time. Ooh, we got the stat buffs off of Ancient Power. Switching will just take additional time, so I may just try to start throwing Pokeballs. Just go for it. Claydol is level 43 now. Pretty even stat spread on the level up. Not bad. Alright, so another false swipe. Alright, we should be able to get it. If not this turn, then next turn. Attack Breloom. Or could attack Breloom and be annoying. Fine, be that way. Yep, we're just gonna go for the Ultra Ball. We only have 30 of them. 31 to be precise. Now we have 30. Yeah, I kind of figured. And is he going to move first? No. Okay. Well, if he targets Breloom again, then we're SOL. Oh. That's just lowering our stats. I thought that was a different move for a second. I don't know if we've seen this move yet, but Shadow End is a move that we will definitely be seeing in the future. I don't like that move. Oh, when did that happen? Oh, Metacham probably? Yeah. Well, actually, no. We didn't take out the Xatu in one turn. That was probably what used it. False Swipe, again. And hopefully we'll have better luck with the Ultra Ball this time. 1, 2, 3, and it's ours. I did not just do an evil laugh. I don't know what you're talking about. And it gets sent to storage. Get this, feeling that I have incredible power even by myself. This is Petrol. One letter away from being Petrol. He's leading with Grumpig and Sky. Ew. This is not the best pick for our current team. Also, Braylum is very low in health. That too. Alright, time for Houndoom, methinks. In the meantime, we'll lead with the Psychic, I suppose. It's going to get resisted by Steel, but we will probably not be able to take it out in just one Ancient Power, so I don't want to use that move too much. Yeah, that didn't quite do as much as I'd hoped. Alright, Grumpig's going with the Psychic on Claydol, which we resist it, and we have pretty high special defense, so tankiness for the win. This is Claydol putting in, work, filling its intended purpose. Well, Claydol's not really going to be able to do much against Grumpig, so I suppose we'll go with that. I'm not sure what Magic Code does. Future me can put what it does on the screen. Say in the comments for some reason. I don't know why I would do that. I mean, I could do that. Stop that. You and your ridiculously high attack stat. Okay, well, time for a target switch, I think. I hope this doesn't get resisted too much. Skarmory should not survive this. In all honesty, it might have been smarter to just take out the Skarmory in the last turn. Alright, who got the level? Braylum did. Alright, not bad. Look at that attack stat. Just look at it. Alright, he's sending out Metang next, which is actually good for us. Because we can melt things. Flamethrowers can't melt steel beams. Should I say steel Pokemon? Alright, who are you sending out next? Hariyama? Alright. You're giving me convincing reasons to keep Claydol in and to not heal it. Stop doing this. Also, his Pokemon are level 39. I think this is supposed to be a mini boss of sorts. Psychic. No, we moved first. Dang it. Well, I mean, we didn't die yet. I might heal it next turn. We'll see. Well, okay, if we take out Metang, then it's not going to get an attack off, so Claydol will definitely live to see another day. Or another turn. Alright, and as I suspected, his last Pokemon is Hitmonlee. Kind of goes with the Hitmonchan that we got from Carbon. And yeah, so that Hariyama being on the field is not good. So I'm gonna heal. Move's not gonna be enough. Yes. Oh, almost. Close enough. And then with Claydol, we'll go for the attack, and we outsped it this time. Cool. Alright, good. So the Hariyama's off the field, now we only have to deal with Hitmon. It's using Shadow Rush, it's probably going to hurt quite a bit. Yep, because these Pokemon are no longer under level compared to us. We can go for Bite without too much Retribution. We don't want to use either of these moves, those would be bad. We definitely don't want to go for Earthquake either. Alright. Well, I don't know what to do with Claydol this turn. You know what? I'll switch out to Altaria. And if anything, we can get more chip damage, but I might use Altaria's turns to heal as well. It's a good thing that we won't have to deal with any of Hitmonlee's fighting type moves, but it still has the Shadow Rush anyways, so that's still gonna put in quite a bit of work. So we go for the bite, go for we can't go for that. That would be a little too effective for my tastes. As good as it would be, I don't want to risk knocking it out, especially since it would be starting with about a third of its HP. Meh. Alright, so we can use another Moo Moo Milk probably next turn. Hoping I could get a flinch off of one of these bites, but it hasn't happened. So we'll go for one more bite, at the very least, and then I'm going to use up another Moo Moo Milk. Drink your milk, Houndoom. It's good for your bones. Especially the ones that you have on your head. Alright, one more bite, and I'll start throwing. Ooh, hey! We finally got the flinch. What I was looking for. Alright, we'll start throwing Pokeballs with Altaria's turn. Actually, maybe after this bite, if this ball fails to catch, then we'll switch off who's throwing the ball. Well, Pokemon aren't throwing the ball, I am, but whose turn I used to do it. And it was entirely unnecessary, because I caught it anyways. Alright, so that was 12 minutes. With that, we have re-access to this elevator. And I'm really glad they didn't pull a jerk move and make somebody be hiding in wait there. I guess I'll use another one of these. I really don't want to run back at this point. We're kind of far away. And it would take a while. Now, usually I'm not adverse to doing that, but I kind of want to keep things moving. So that is my motivation behind that. Where do you go? Oh, down to the lower level. Is there anything to the right here? I think I want to actually head back up. There's kind of branching past here. There's only one way to actually go forward, but I want to go here first. Oh, hey, we actually hit this at a good timing. These two platforms will not always line up. This one has a much longer cycle to it, so you may have to wait on that platform that moves back and forth to actually get to this one. And this one leads to this item, so if you're wondering, how in the world am I going to get that item, which is 2 max potions, this is how. Oops. There we go. I'm glad it waited for me, even after I stepped off of it the first time. The nice thing is, this one should always be here whenever you come back up. So now we can go forward. So I don't think there's any other way that we could go. Alright, from here, there's probably gonna be a few battles. I don't think you have Shadow Pokemon, so I'll cut this battle out. Okay, so I was about to say something. But the Cypherpeon that just dropped from the ceiling, we came down an elevator to get here, which means the ceiling is pretty high up. So what I want to know is, how did you get up that high and not break your legs when you fell? It's a legitimate question. Also, this guy will only appear once you pick up the item box, and he also doesn't have any Shadow Pokemon, so bye-bye. Alright, so in case you didn't think that the level escalation in this area is a real thing, we're already encountering Pokemon that are 10 levels higher than the ones that we saw at the beginning. There was a level 44 Pokemon in that last battle that we were in, and granted, I got a bit of a head start, but that's even, you know, more than our current Pokemon. So, just to give you an idea, I started the area at 40, and they've already caught up. Yeah, we'll give Houndoom a couple fresh waters, or one fresh water and one super potion, to make it different. We're almost done with this area here. Can I make it? Haha! And that'll lead us to the elevator. So that's another area down, but we're still not done. Did I mention this place is long? Because it is. Oh, we got more mail. Thomas, I hope you're well. I've been keeping well too. I have a message from my partner, Pika. Probably. Alright, so this is a crane room. Wait, did they get Dr. Kaminko to design this place? It's a huge conspiracy! Alright, so we can't go on the purple one because it's on the other side. We can't go on this one too because it's on the other side. So this one also? Yep. So there's only one way through this room at present. And we're about to take it. So once we get to the next floor, it'll be a little bit more apparent why this room is laid out the way it is. Also, the game is nice enough to give us 3 timer balls, so that's kind of it. And then here, that is the purple one if you want to go all the way back to the beginning, which we don't need to take. So, see, we're all healed up, right? Yeah. And we're all at level 43 as well, so actually we're in decent shape. And let's try to go in this elevator. Oh, nobody stopped us. Huh. I was expecting somebody to stop us. Maybe they're here? Oh, okay, there you are. Watch your head. Keep an eye on the ground, too. Alright, Cypher Peon Geftel. He's leading with Lantern and Magneton. Alright, I'm thinking of our current Pokemon. Breloom can take care of Magneton just fine. I'm not really going to get anything better on the Lantern, so I suppose I'll keep Vaporeon in. And, oops, that's not what I want to go for. We'll keep Vaporeon in. And I suppose we'll go for Shadow Ball. Everything else will get resisted. So there goes Magneton. Absolutely no problem. Oh, Lickitung, okay. I can deal with that. Actually, I can't deal with that as well as I would like to. Yet another Shadow Pokemon. Although I think this is the only one that this trainer has. So that's a plus side for us. Ooh, okay, this is what I was kind of worried about. Although Vaporeon took that pretty well. Alright, so we're not going to be able to do fighting type moves, unfortunately. It's heartbreaking. This Shadow Ball will probably not take the Lantern out, actually, unless it crits again. I think it will do just barely enough damage to not KO it. Yep. So that's going to get one more attack off. Going for Flail. Oh, and of course we put it to sleep. It's actually something I'm kind of surprised has not happened to Pokemon that have attacked Breloom like that. It'd be really nice if we could put one of those Shadow Pokemon that we needed to catch to sleep just by it touching Breloom. Alright, so after this turn... I guess I'll try throwing the Pokeball after this turn. Otherwise, I'm not sure what I want to do with Vaporeon. So you have Braylon working the false swipes, and I don't really want to mess that up. Ow, I guess maybe heal. Well, actually, Vaporeon's healing itself, slowly but surely, so it's actually fine in that regard. So false swipe. See if we can just get lucky again. It would be interesting, though, if you could determine the order which things happen. Like, you could throw the ball after the turn is concluded, but just my speculation. Then you could actually like get in damage and then throw the ball at the end of the turn. Alright, it's going for Shadow Rush on Braylon. Alright, we're definitely going to need to heal up our Pokemon after this battle. We'll go for another false swipe and throw another ball. Okay, this guy apparently does not want to get in his ball. Alright, that's about as much damage as we're going to be able to do. We could do a little bit more. But I'm probably going to swap out Vaporeon, I guess. Well, actually, you know what? I'll leave Vaporeon in. Since we don't really need Breloom anymore, we'll swap out, I'll send in Ampharos, we'll try throwing another ball, and then if it doesn't work this turn, then we'll try paralyzing it for the next turn. The reason I'm leaving Vaporeon in is, one, I can throw balls with it, so I won't have to worry about confusion, plus it'll heal itself if I continue to fail to catch it. But we got it this time, so. Alright, and that was actually kind of a short battle. It took us a little while to catch it, but he only had 3 Pokemon. Alright, so with this room, you can fall through these blue gaps, so be careful not to fall into ones that you don't want to fall into. There are ones that are actually useful to fall into. Like, I think it's this one? Basically, if you line it up with the floor below, you can fall into certain areas and get items. So here's a max revive, and this is how you use the orange crane. I really hope that it reset the magenta one, because otherwise we'd be stuck. Okay, good. And then actually, okay, do we need to heal anybody? Oh yeah. Let's break out some of the items. This is what we bought them for. Well, this and using them in other battles, but we're getting fairly close to the point where you can actually get off the island really easily. So we'll be able to restock up on some of the things that we're currently using up right now. I want to look at how much money I have. Okay, 61,000. Yeah, we're fine on the Poke Dollars as well. Something else I will probably be going and buying, in addition to more healing items, is probably some more Pokeballs. We're going to need a lot for the last part of the game, so. Oh, there's another Pokemon. Golduck is also ready to be purified. Who do we have in front? You know what, those two are probably fine for now. Got another item here. Actually, before we go any farther, we have to drop down this hole as well. That'll get us to this item, and I think that clears out this entire room. So we got a max revive and a revive. So we're doing well on the revives if we need to revive any Pokemon. How many more times can I say revive in 30 seconds? I don't know. Revive, revive, revive. And now we get to run through this all again. Isn't this fun? I don't know. I feel like riding those cranes in real life, or just kind of riding on the hooks or whatever we're doing, I feel like that would be more fun than it is in game. But unfortunately, it's just a game. I mean, where's my VR, man? This game would totally be better with VR. I could see it being kind of cool with VR. Like, you could actually be in first person during the battle or something. That might be interesting. Hi. Am I? I think I will get past you. You are no Gandalf. Therefore, I shall pass. Alright, she's leading with Stantler and Explode. Both normal types. And both cannon fodder for Breloom, or should I say, Earthbreak fodder. Alright, so let's go for... I'm going to attack Explode with Breloom, and then... Yeah, we'll go for a Water Pulse. Ah, it finally happened! So, when I put on Sky Uppercut, looking at it, it's like, okay, it's not, 100 accuracy or anything. But I was wondering, it's like, okay, if I keep on using it, it's gonna miss one of these times, right? And it didn't happen until now. Alright, so they set up kind of a nasty thing on Vaporeon. It's confused and its accuracy is lowered. So you know what, let's just go for... We'll break the Stantler and get it off the field, and then... I think I'll send out Ampharos. Aside from the fact that the levels are jumping really fast, I'm actually pretty happy with where we are in terms of levels. At the very least, we've been like keeping up until this point. I will definitely want to leave and do a little bit of grinding once we get to that point where we can leave Citadark Isle, just because at that point the boss's Pokemon levels will just kind of not skyrocket, but they're gonna jump again. And I really don't want to be that far behind. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. See, this is why Sky Uppercut was necessary. Barely not enough damage. But there's the Shadow Scyther. If you need a Metal Coat, if you trade Scyther with a Metal Coat on it, it will become Scizor, and Scizor is a pretty darn good Pokemon. Alright, we're gonna go for that again. And Body Slam. Actually, we're both in need of healing. Ugh. So Explode is finally off the field. If that one Sky Uppercut had hit, then we would have been done. But alright, Vaporeon grew to level 44. And oh, she has one more Pokemon, and it's Chansey. So, oh, great. I was about to say, I can take this out really quickly. But I can't. And not by choice. Ooh, that was nice. Alright, so it's going for Shadow Mist, which is actually a good thing for us, because we can't take a lot of damage at this point. So I want to say the... Chansey, like, and Blissey, in that family, that has a lot of HP. I think it's one of its highest stats, so I'm gonna go for Giga Drain here. Well, I want to False Swipe the Scyther, though. That's the problem. Well, I don't want to get the Thunder Wave, too. So we'll do that this turn. I'm gonna start trying to catch Scyther next turn. But yeah, that family of Pokemon, I think they have high special defense and a lot of HP. Like, I think Blissey has the most HP of any Pokemon. Like, it holds that record. Also, we can't switch now. And it's lowering our evasiveness again. So this could potentially be bad if he has that really inaccurate shadow move called Shadow End. I sure hope it doesn't. So I'm gonna actually try to Giga Drain and get some health back for Breloom. And then we'll go for an Ultra Ball. Yep, on you. 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool, we got it. Oh boy. Alright, that strategy probably not the best. Alright, well, at least at this rate, we'll go for false swipe and a body slam. Hopefully this will get it down. Oh geez. I really hope I didn't make a mistake here. Darn it. Didn't think like that its low defense would have been that bad. Well, that is bad. Well, I'm really not in a good position to just say, oh, I'll just like reset and get it. We've made way too much progress for that to be a viable solution. So I guess I let that one slip through my fingers again. That is unfortunate. And unfortunately, I just said that, but I'll say it again. I don't know when we're going to be able to see that Pokemon again, because now it's going to end up in Mirror B's hands. So, could happen soon, could be a very long time. At any rate, I'm really up there in terms of recording time, so I'm going to have to cut this episode off here. In between episodes, I'm going to make a long run back to the PC and to heal, and then we'll keep pressing onwards. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD. I've been redxparasite, signing out.